Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about a game called Primal Earth. Now I've done a lot of videos of this game on my channel, as far as like some gameplay videos and what's going to be in the future of the game, and some of you guys have been commenting saying that this game is a scam, or asking if it's a scam. Now obviously I don't know what the devs plan to do behind the scenes, but we do have some new information that suggests that this game is not a scam. So I'm making this video to put everyone's minds at ease. Whether you donated money or you think about donating money to get early access to this game, hopefully this video will clarify your decision. Now a YouTuber called Call Me Pancake actually did an interview with one of the developers, and the developer actually described what they're planning for the game and what they're working on. And after listening to the interview, it gave me more hope that this game is really going to turn out amazing. Now I'm going to play you some little clips of the interview here, but if you want to go watch the full interview, I will link it in the description so you guys can go watch it. So I'm not trying to steal his content whatsoever, I'm just trying to highlight some key points of the interview so you guys know exactly what's going on with the game. Now the first thing he's asked about is his experience. How much experience does he have as a developer?
Did you have previous experience with video game development before this game?
Well, I spent my entire life pretty much working with computers, but it was never really game development. So I understand how to work a computer and things like that, but I didn't really get started with game development until after high school. After high school, for me, it was just taking courses and stuff like that to learn how to build an engine, work with the game, C++ design and stuff like that. I had about 4 years to learn Unreal Engine, and then I started Primal Earth, and it's still been a learning process ever since. And this is also my first game.
I mean, from becoming a self-taught developer to making a game like this is actually really impressive. Now, the dev did say that he's aiming for the game to be more realistic and have the animals act as they would in real life, having game modes like territories, survival, and bringing the game to a whole realism level.
So you said that this was a animal survival game. What sets this game apart from games like The Isle or The Hunted that's coming out, or Animalia, games like that?
The reason why I would say Primal Earth is different is because it's a lot of ambition that goes into it. It's a lot of design that goes into the game, as well as the gameplay modes that we'll have. One of the biggest ones that we'll have is a survival one, which is you're growing from a baby to an adult, and you're having to manage territory. Depending on the species that you are, you'll have a list of different things that you have to do that the animal would actually do in real life. So if you're a male lion, for example, you have to manage your territory by patrolling, broadcasting, fighting off other males and stuff like that. So the game was actually going to be somewhat on the realism level. It's going to hold on to a lot of the realistic aspects that you have in real life. There are also game modes where it's like sandbox, so you could pretty much just do whatever.
And they'll even have a sandbox mode where you can basically just do whatever you want. Now, I don't know if the sandbox mode is going to be a single player thing or a multiplayer thing, just to test out PvP, so I'm unsure about that. Now, graphic-wise, this game looks amazing, but it is pretty taxing on your PC, and the dev did talk about that a little bit.
The animals, we want the animals to actually reflect that as well. We want them to be just a little bit higher up, to the point where it's like a cinematic quality when you're playing the game. We're stretching for that. It's a lot of issues that we have to run into as well, because there's lower end PCs that need to run the game as well, and having it at such a high performance like this is very costing on the computers. I do think that once we're done and everything is optimized, you'll be able to see that this game is being set to a higher standard just because of the quality of what we're going for.
But hopefully that improves later on, and we'll be able to run this game on really good graphics without really worrying about any FPS drops or lag. He was even asked about an AI system. Will there be AI animals in this game roaming around the map?
Now, you said that WolfQuest was a big influence for you. Is there going to be AI that you're going to have to protect against?
The AI system that I plan to have in the game, I don't want it to take away from the players. I would rather have more players in the game than AI, but I don't want the map to be completely vacant of other animals that you can hunt, especially the growing aspect of the game. Once survival is in, it will definitely be challenging if you're not able to hunt something as a carnivore. Herbivores, of course, you won't really have to worry about hunting. The map for survival will be really big, so the AI count should be able to sustain you enough to the point where you can reach your adolescent stage or your adult stages where you can actually start being more useful in hunts.
So I'm kind of excited that the dev did say that he doesn't want the map to feel empty or dead without some AIs, but he doesn't want it to be oversaturated with AIs as well, so he's probably gonna have to play around with that a little bit. And the one thing I love about this dev team is they do listen to feedback.
You were mentioning player feedback. Has player feedback had any effect in shaping your game?
Absolutely. Our players, the community, giving feedback on the game, things that they want to see in the game, changes and stuff like that, that they wish that were made. This is not a one-man project. I think of this as not even just a community project, but anyone that has passion for animals and loving the gameplay of playing as an animal can help sway that the way Primal Earth ends out once we're done creating it. So I believe that the community holds a huge part in how Primal Earth is going to be developed, and we look at everything that is said, whether it's negative, whether it's positive. We love to see the feedback that we get from the game, and yes, they do allow us to make changes that we didn't think of before. So the community is a huge part of the production of Primal Earth.
So the answer of this video is no, the game is not a scam, and I'll always keep you updated on the progress of this game. So if you guys are excited, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with more Primal Earth news, and thank you guys for watching.